Welcome back to chapter 4. What should we call this? Oh yeah, the shit at the end of the rainbow, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I think that would be the most. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you both are now prisoners of fairies, and now you have a chance to talk to each other because both of your mushroom rings are just next to each other. And
Okay.
there's nobody else here talking to you.
Okay. I wonder what's going to happen.
Let's go. I'm waiting on an explanation.
What? Well,
What?
Yeah.
what? I didn't know that that these belong to they belong to the fairies. I thought they were just there for a decoration. I just think of what we could have done with those mushrooms. It seemed like it was harmless. And to be honest, I wasn't going to steal them. I was only going to borrow them. I would have brought them back.
Sure.
Bo is crossing his arms and
Like,
tapping the feet.
what happened to the fidget spinner again?
Come again?
Sorry, what happened to the fidget spinner again?
Oh yeah, the general took it.
Oh, okay.
Did they take my strawberries to raspberries? I mean,
Mm,
Crown.
nah. You have
Okay.
them.
Well, that's good.
yeah. Well, Bo is stressed out, so he takes one of the raspberries and starts to eat it with concerned and almost like a panicking expression on the face.
Oh, okay. My friend. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, they're probably us. I mean, what are they gonna do? Like,
How well do you know fairies?
well, how much do I actually know about fairies?
You can decide.
Not quite. I don't know quite that much. I think.
Hmm. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Like he said.
Well,
Yeah, I want to scare Pelasgo, so I start to tell all the things I know, but with a little bit more colorful and more scary.
First things first, they're going. Yes, that.
Okay, give us give us an example. What Bo is gonna tell.
For example, do you know what happens when an outsider accidentally wakes up a fairy?
No. What's happening? What happens to the outsider?
First, the outsider's mind is invaded. He will suffer. He will suffer plenty of mental and physical pain, and in the end, he will be put into eternal sleep where he knows that he's sleeping and alive, but unable to wake up.
I'm like, my eyes become wide for some reason. Oh, well,
Imagine eternity being awake, but not being able to see or touch any shinies.
oh my god. But if that was just for waking up, what
Yeah,
what are they gonna do us? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, this is going extremely well. This is the first
yeah. Bo is mentally like, did I go a little bit too far? But eventually he's like, he deserves it.
yeah, he deserves it. I don't care. This is going extremely well. It's the first time we play and we're already in prison. There's got to be a way out of here. How do we get out? Do I see anything how we could possibly get out?
Yeah, you could just fly away or hop over the the mushrooms. Nothing basically holding you there.
Okay, well. Oh.
But they did warn you that if you value your life, don't cross.
Oh. And it's like, oh, right. Oh, when I realized it. Oh, right. I guess I would just fly away then.
Okay.
It's like, remember there was a Sun Surfer show. I'm not sure where it was, but like, it was like, hey, you got it. It's like, hey, you're a bird, yeah? You got wings. You can fly. Fly, goddammit. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, you two are about to see, well, basically Bo is about to see a good example of what happens when you do not listen to the warnings of the fairies. Belasco spread his wings and gets ready to fly away, and by the time he crosses the border of those shining mushrooms that are about as valuable as the previous ones, he he glides down back down on the floor, like wanting to like not wanting to fly away anymore, and just starts to dance. He's dancing hip hop. He's dancing break dancing, dancing ripaska. He's dancing river dance. He's doing all kinds of dances and dancing and dancing and dancing, and even dervish dance that those Turkish guys do with, except with his wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo is first watching like a mouth open, like, what on earth? And then eventually he starts to giggle.
Like, what the hell is going on?
Yes.
See?
I can't stop. I can't stop this.
Your feet are starting to hurt.
Oh my god. I can't stop. Please help me. Help me. I can't stop this.
Oh, that teaches you a lesson.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, indeed.
Why don't you try to dance your way off of this problem?
Yeah, indeed. I was just thinking the same thing.
So, now what?
Oh my god. What the hell do I do now? Like, I can't dance forward, for example. I just dance on the same spot.
Well, you try to lean towards somewhere, but it looks like Belasco just by the time he touches the ground with his wing, he just does one of those hip hop moves where he spins around on his wing for a moment, standing on one of his wing, and lands back on his feet. Yo! Magpie in the house, yo! Boom! Belasco! Yeah.
As I don't have anything else to do, I will start tapping some kind of tune to go with the dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing beatboxing and stuff like that. Oh, he's not helping.
Yeah. That's not helping.
Yeah. Well, he's enjoying the situation way too much.
Yeah. Well, I had it go as it.
Yeah, you had it coming.
So.
Well, after some time, one of the fairies. There are a few fairies who come. They keep staring at Belasco for a moment, and then one of them just snaps their fingers, and Belasco just stops dancing.
Oh my god!
Another snap, and
yeah.
the mushrooms around Bo disappear back to the ground, and they say,
Okay.
"Walk with us."
I'll obey.
Yes. Be ready for the fledging of the mind.
Mind. That's good.
You will be buried in you will be buried into eternal sleep while being aware of it for eternity.
Oh, please. I
And Bo is like, what the
perhaps-
fuck? I thought that was just a joke.
Yeah. I thought it was just a joke. Well, God damn it. You gave the game master some ideas. A good one. Perhaps we can come into an agreement or something.
Then I whisper to Belacor. No shinies for you anymore.
Oops. Punch my microphone.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Perhaps we can...
after seeing how you guys react to it, the other guard says, "Nah, we're just messing with you. You're coming to chat with one of our court wizards, that's all."
Okay, well...
Yeah. But we could totally do that if we would want.
We ain't gonna do it if we really wanted to, but you're not worth it. Oh. Wait, I'm not good enough? Okay, well...
So you follow those two fairies to a fancy-looking place that looks kind of like a laboratory of some sorts, with lots of small crystals and bottles and all sorts of stuff. And you can actually see from a small crystal ball that there's some sort of a kitten playing with a yarn ball. And
Okay.
well, technically speaking, the court wizard is just using it to watch cat videos from YouTube. Never mind about that. And there, the court wizard of the fairies turns around. He has a humongous beard and a whiskers and you know, and also tells the guards that That is all, thank you. And leaves you to his presence. So, you managed to break the enchantment with just a silly widget of humans. How could this be?
Fidget?
Yes, this is just an ordinary a toy of humans used to entertain the juvenile and absent-minded and weak-minded people.
Oh, so that's what it's for. You're willing to trade for it?
You're kind of both thinking, wait a minute, what do you mean weak-minded?
Yeah, so like, wait, what? Wait, are you well, okay, for first of all, it would be, oh, I see. Hey! I'm not weak-minded. I just happen to like I just happen to like a lot of shiny stuff.
Well, it goes in the family.
Yeah, indeed.
We have troubles with your kinds here. What do you mean our kind? That's racist.
That's right. That's racist. I guess.
And well.
I could follow a lawsuit about this.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Better get a good lawyer.
Yeah, indeed.
Probably you're gonna hire Magpie and he just runs away with your
Yes,
money.
of course.
You're like, the fuck, dude! You're not supposed to do.
a magpie lawyer.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
Yeah, that's gonna go extremely well. This case is going extremely well.
Yeah, he's when the court starts, he's gonna be like, Your Honor, I don't even know this guy. He forced me to defend him. He didn't even pay me. And you're like, what the fuck? I gave you lots of money. No, I don't know who the hell you are. You blackmailed me to do this.
Yes, I have no idea who this person is. He's completely guilty of what's happened here.
Thanks for the money, sucker.
He's supposed to be my lawyer. Excuse me. I don't recall anything like that.
Ka-ching! Well, anyways,
oh, shit.
Yeah, he starts to ask that about the details about the toy, that where did you get it, and you know, stuff like that. And how did the hedgehog or the magpie acquire it, and how did they do they know anything more about it? How does it work and stuff like that? Who's the owner?
Well, not sure if you've tried it, but if you spin it, it will create a rainbow.
And he tries to spin it one time, and it does create a rainbow, and also some of the crystals start shining in the room. You know, like a reflection from the reflection from the fidget spinner, and at the same time, the crystal ball starts to change the channels like rapidly. It goes through like 10 channels at once, and it ends up on some National Geographic talking about how lions sleep 16 hours a day, and then it just shows a sleeping lion.
I'm like, whoa.
They're like,
I had no idea. I did see things that sort of thing too.
Yeah, you should have asked for a higher price.
yeah. God damn it! I should have asked a higher. First things first. Always find out what the product does first. Note to self.
Oh yes.
Oh well, Well, apparently it does things like that too.
Hmm.
What a magnificent thing, isn't it?
Well, it seems like it is interfering with the magic of the fairies. Maybe we should have done less of. Some of our spells have a condition that there should be a small rainbow created or present in the air, but seems like this thing is capable of creating rainbows.
Yes,
It's kind of a
most certainly.
loophole.
Yes.
Well, this can't be bothered to exist in the fairy kingdom anymore. This must be sent to the archives, the X-Files. You know, the
yeah.
to the long dark kingdoms of the fairy underground fair.
Information.
Yeah, stuff like that. They have to take it away and hide it so that nobody can reach it. It will be a secret
Hey,
artifact.
I sold that. I sold that for my.
Well, we do not care
I
what.
sold that.
Well, we are not
friend.
going to compensate you for this. For you did enter our chambers of treasury without permission, and you did grab all our magical mushrooms without without our permission. Also, that's called thieving, robbery.
In my defense, I wasn't. You misunderstood. I wasn't going. I was going to return them.
Mm.
I was only borrowing them. And besides, I didn't know that. There was no clear sign. No cards. No nothing. They were just on a plain sight.
But I tried to warn you several times.
Shh! Don't say that.
Well, we are willing to let you go, dear hedgehog.
Dear hedgehog.
And seems like since your name also bears some sort of magic and some sort of a connection to this rainbow, it might have strengthened the spell somehow also. But yes, you did try to warn. You did try to warn the magpie, and you are free to go. However, what happens to the magpie is a different story. We cannot let you go just like that.
Well, what? Perhaps we can trade. Perhaps we can negotiate about this. Perhaps there is something.
I'm afraid the fairy kingdom doesn't negotiate with thieves.
I'm not a thief. I am a trader. I am a merchant, to be exact.
Well, Bo notices that yes, looks like Belasco is going to be in a very deep trouble for this.
Yeah, and Bo is desperately thinking about some way that he could help Belasco a little bit.
What could do? What to do?
What to do?
Because yes, this is a pickled situation.
Yeah, I seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Could you help a fellow out? Oh my god.
The court wizard says that for your honesty, dear hedgehog, you will be sent free back to your kingdom, and your weapons will be returned upon your entrance when you go back to your back to the kingdom where you once came. When it comes to this magpie, instead, he will most likely spend rest of his days gathering regions and ingredients for the fairy court in the mines for the rest of his life.
For the rest of my... I'm like, help me! I don't think this is going...
I can try to help you, but not free without the payment.
Okay.
I'm not that stupid.
But I thought you were supposed to be the knight. Even knights need payment sometimes. Wait, this is not charity work, okay? Being a knight is not a charity work. Okay, what do you want? I can get it for you. Need another fidget spinner? I can find that.
No,
more.
thank you. I think I'll keep my... I don't trust that kind of things anymore.
Okay,
No more fidget spinners.
What is it that you want? What is it that
The
you
court
require?
wizard asks Bo, "Do you know this person?"
Mä en kuulu.
Oh, hold on.
Unfortunately, I didn't hear.
Oh yeah. The court
Sorry.
wizard asks, "Do you know this person?"
I've met him a couple of times before.
And
He's one of the few creatures in the kingdom that doesn't ridicule me.
I see. And you seem to be worried about the fate of this magpie.
Kind of, yes.
That
Well,
is
I would be willing to help him to lower his sentence a little bit, but not too much. He's not that close to me.
well, you seem to be valiant and noble with your deeds, dear hedgehog.
Oh yeah, yes, he is valiant and noble. Yes.
Well, I have to be if I'm ever accepted into the knighthood.
You are looking to be knighted among the knighthood of the Fox Empire?
Yes. Bo's eyes start to sparkle a little bit.
Oh, I
have been training for that for a long time now.
Well, it has been a long time since we have heard about a hedgehog knight. Say, what is your name? Say again. What was your name again, dear hedgehog?
Somehow your talk disappears time to time. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. What did I ask? Oh yeah. What is your name, dear hedgehog?
My full name is Regenbogen, and he bows.
Sir Regenbogen.
Not
One
just
day.
yet. Yes. Regenbogen. Now, where have I heard that name before? And he goes to the crystal ball where there's a picture where there seems to be a lion sitting on a cardboard box, and he just starts waving his hands like, take this off. Enough with the cat videos. and then he starts browsing there until he start to find something. And then there's a picture of a moving picture of a hedgehog with what do you actually what do you actually call those clothes that the usually knights wear on top of their armor?
You mean tabards?
Yeah, there's a hedgehog with a shiny blue and golden tabard on him.
Wow.
Now I remember. I've seen this lad before. This is... What was it? What was your character's name? I tend to forget it.
Regenbogen.
Yes, this is the... this is Sir Regenbogen, the third father of the Regenbogen, the second. A knight of the spike gauntlet from the empire of the white grizzlies. This happened a long time ago, and in all history, he is the only hedgehog who has managed to be knighted. And seems like if you are true to your name, you will follow the path of your ancestor. Yes. Your name... Yes, your name carries a great power and great legacy. Know it and bear it well.
Poe looks totally confused and he has a gleaming eyes and like odd expression in his face of like, what are you telling me? Did I understand correctly that there has been someone like me with the same name?
Long time ago, yes, in a different kingdom. But ever since he was the first one and the only one to ever carry a name of the title of a knight among the hedgehogs. Unfortunately, he never managed to knight any more hedgehogs in the gauntlet of spikes. For there were great wars, and he did manage to perish in one of those, and give his life so that the empire of the white grizzlies would carry on. But his legacy still lives and remains as an inspiration to many other creatures of the forest. Well, and nowadays seems like the legacy just lives mostly among the porcupines. But know it that the legend began from a hedgehog.
Whoa. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And perhaps this name could bear some use to us at some point. Also, if you wish to seek the freedom for your magpie friend,
At least partial freedom.
At least, you must. He starts to think. You must. He goes to his big book and starts browsing it through. For a moment, the viewers could see that there reads a Dungeon Master's Guide or something like that. He goes somewhere, rolls few dice, and says, "You must."
You must.
Pass the test of valor, and then you must pass the test of strength, and then you must gather 10. No, this is too easy. Reroll.
That was a good result. Let's try again.
Oh yes,
I have this feat that allows me to roll a dice again.
Damn generator. Yeah, he looks out for a third one, and let's see, the test of valor, the test of what was it, valiance or courage or whatever it was. Yeah, and the test of strength. Pass these 3, and your friend will earn his freedom, and also we will with the power of the fairy court, we will give our recommendations to your Fox Empress and Fox Emperor that you will be knighted. We will vow for you if you pass these. And perhaps your name.
I'll do my best.
Yes, and perhaps your name and your ancestor's name will shine again someday. Yes.
Shiny.
And what comes to you? He turns back to the magpie.
Yes, sir.
Put that back, please. Pointing at the few crystals that have lost its ways to between your, feathers and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You will join this rainbow hedgehog's journey on this task. Consider yourself as a squire or a henchman of sort. What?
Like a squire? Me?
A squire might be a too honorable name for you. Consider yourself more like a henchman.
Me? A henchman? Seriously?
Yes. Well.
Oh, that task would suit you so well.
Well, he's already He's already familiar with carrying all the burdens of the of the world and so on. He won't be minding carry a few extra more, would he?
Well, I guess not. Well, I guess not. Well,
Alas,
I guess that's good enough.
okay. Alas, we won't tell you anymore. We shall tell you the details of this quest now. They're not particularly some certain kind of quest that that we would require for to benefit for the fairy kingdom. They're more like events that will come up in your life very soon, and these quests will, when they are finished, then you know that the time is right, and you know what you may need to do. As in, there will be a quest marker appearing and the quest bar showing what you have to do and stuff like that.
You get a world map.
Yes! But now, the guards will show you out from our kingdom, and you can continue on your life. But look for the signs. Look for the signs that show you for your way on your quest, and know to follow your heart, dear hedgehog of the rainbow.
Because it's dangerous out there. The world is...
And you, dear magpie, stay out of trouble.
Yes, Your Honor, I will. I promise I will not cause any harm anymore. Only for the purpose of... I ain't say. On the other hand, probably just best that I keep my mouth.
I think I've heard enough already.
Yeah, indeed. Just...
So, yes. Few fairies come again, and
yes,
show you your way away from the brightful, beautiful fairy kingdom. And as you walk towards the path to the edge of their kingdom, they show a small forest path leading to the deeper away from the kingdom, and say, follow the path until you see a path behind you no more, and do not look back.
Okay, so this...
something like that.
Oh, I think the hedgehog will lead the way from now on. My dear savior, you saved my life. So that's the least we can do. I'll let you do. I think you are the leader.
Well, technically, you weren't going to die. You were just gonna spend the rest of your life just mining regions and...
Yeah, but to me it wouldn't be the same as death, so...
Yes. So sad.
So sad.
So, as you walk through the as you walk towards the darkness, at some point you notice that all the feathers on the magpie grow back again, and all the spikes grow back on the hedgehog.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not cold anymore.
Yeah. Oh, it's warm again. And now I don't feel naked anymore. So. Yay!
Yay! So now what? you recognize both of you that you are somewhere on the edge of the between the fairy kingdom and the kingdom of the fox empire.
Okay.
Mm.
So what do you do now? It's noon, time for lunch.
Yeah.
But for some
I'll
reason,
take
you know,
one of my
you're not that hungry. Although you Bo does take a few snacks out of the crown.
Yeah. For lunch, yes. I'm not that hungry, but perhaps just a few.
Yeah, just from the adrenaline, feeling a bit pumped up.
Yes, indeed. If he's willing to share me some raspberries.
I'll give you a little bit of raspberry.
Yeah, just a tiny bit of.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 or something like that.
Yeah, indeed. I thank you.
Well, it is part of the knighthood for being, you know.
Yeah.
To share what you have.
For those who don't have much. But it feels like that this guy has more than he deserves.
Have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably have more than I deserve, but then again.
So now what?
So now what? So they gave us a quest.
Well, it didn't give a quest per se. Just saying that when the time is right, the knight will know that the test of valor and test of courage and test of strength will just appear. That's about it.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
And he will know that the knighthood will be waiting around the corner. Okay, something like that.
Well then. What should we do next?
Well, you have that other old artifact waiting for you.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. Business doesn't wait. You are late from your schedule anyways.
Yeah, and that cost me a lot of time. Yes. Well,
Yeah, basically you didn't get barely anything from this.
Yeah, so yes, that cost me a lot of money and lots of time, and time is money, so I lost a bunch of money. Of course, I will have to ask for Bo what is his plan. What are you planning to do from now?
Bo still has a dreamy eyes on his face, like looking towards the future with some hopeful gleam or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I need to find more food and more decorations and practice more.
I see. The knighthood waits for you, I see.
Yes, seems like the quests that are waiting in the future will require a lots of skills, and the test will be a challenging one.
Could be. Well, that story was rather interesting. I didn't even know that there was a hedgehog knight. It's quite interesting. Perhaps I should ask more about the porcupines. Seems like they know, or at least the fairy told us that that legend still lives on with porcupines. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Have to go make some business as usual, and But I'll try not to get in any more trouble from this point on. So
Yeah. Thanks for the help.
Remember, I'm not helping you all the time.
yes, I realize that now. So I have to be careful. It won't happen again.
Mm.
And I'll thank you, and once again I will thank for Bo about helping me out on with my judgment and so on. Okay, so and
Thanks. Catch you later.
I'll fly away.
Oh yeah, you're about to fly away when 4 feathers fly out from the woods, from the trees, from the shadows, and they pin you down, against the tree. Bo draws out the 2 or 1 of the swords, getting ready to see who was attacking you guys. And you noticed, and you see 4 crows. 4 crows. Two of the crows threw their feathers at the magpie, and the third one, comes all the way face to face with the magpie and puts one of these razor sharp feathers on the throat and said that, "We've heard that you have been talking shit about the mob."
Oh, fucking stop! God damn!
And
I
that
didn't actually think they would find out.
and that is the end of this chapter and this episode, and we will have a new episode next time when we have voted that, when we will play again.
Holy God! Holy
Cliffhanger.
holy shit!
So, the
Best cliffhanger ever.
people, dear viewers, please hit the like, hit the sub, hit the share, hit the bell, and check out my Patreon, Twitter, Facebook pages, and I'll continue this whole saga of forest animal fairy thing again soon-ish, when we know when we have voted for our next day that is good for all of us. And thanks for watching, and bye-bye.
Thank you.